When I was born premature, arriving into the world much earlier than expected. I had several health problems, asthma, bronchitis, and severe allergies that made everyday life a challenge. I couldn't run or play like other kids because I was always short of breath, constantly gasping for air. I had frequent asthma attacks and nervous attacks that left me feeling scared and helpless. I couldn't even uncover myself at night, otherwise I would get sick if I caught a chill. It was a tough start, but I learned to be resilient. No one gave anything for me. I felt like an outcast, a shadow in the background of my own life. I was the weakest in my family, always overlooked, always underestimated. Unfortunately, my father passed away, then my older sister, then my middle sister, and then my mother. Each loss felt like a piece of my soul being torn away. They saw me as easy prey, vulnerable, alone, and broken. So I became the strongest of all. In my family, I had to rise above the pain and the doubt. And because of all of this, because God wants to make me live in proof that He exists and can do everything when it has to be, I found strength and faith, and no one, not even the most powerful on the earth, can decide someone's fate without God allowing it. I realized that my destiny was in higher hands, and if that happens, there is a much greater reason, and so He allowed it. Every event, every hardship had a purpose. Everything has a reason for being. Every season of life brings its own lessons and growth. There is no leaf that falls without His permission. Every detail of life is orchestrated by a higher power. The time has come, and there is no longer a place for darkness on earth. A new dawn is here, filled with hope and light. The wheat from the chaff is being separated, symbolizing the divine purpose and faith guiding our lives and choices. As the storms of life raged on, a turning point was on the horizon. It was a moment of profound realization and transformation. In the midst of the chaos, a spark of clarity emerged, illuminating a path that had been obscured by doubt and despair. This was not just a shift in circumstances, but a deep internal awakening. The realization that every challenge was a stepping stone, every setback a setup for a greater comeback, began to take root. The turning point was not just a moment in time, but a catalyst for enduring change. It was here that faith and divine purpose intertwined seamlessly, guiding each step with renewed vigor and hope. In this pivotal moment, the strength that had been forged through trials became the foundation for a new journey. The darkness that once seemed impenetrable began to lift, revealing a horizon filled with promise and potential. The turning point was not just a change in direction, but a transformation of the soul. And so, with a heart full of courage and a spirit ignited by faith, the journey continued towards a new era of light. As the shadows of the past began to recede, a new era of light dawned. Yet it wasn't without its trials. I also used drugs, and I was able to come out. The voiceover begins, acknowledging the harrowing journey through addiction. It was a preparation for some traps, the darkness, and all those that tried to break me. The screen transitions to abstract visuals of breaking chains and ascending light, symbolizing the personal battles fought and won. This phase wasn't merely about survival, it was about transformation. Every setback became a setup for a greater comeback. The darkness once an overwhelming force, now served as a backdrop against which the brilliance of resilience shone even brighter. Overcoming personal demons, the narrative underscores the importance of inner strength and unwavering determination. The journey through addiction and recovery wasn't just a chapter in the story, it was a testament to the human spirit's capacity to rise above adversity. The voiceover continues, each challenge was a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. The traps set by the darkness became opportunities to build strength, and those who tried to break me only fortified my resolve. As the scene draws to a close, the music swells, leaving viewers with a profound sense of hope and inspiration. The journey isn't over, but the path ahead is now illuminated with the light of newfound strength and unwavering faith.